Sup YouTube, it's TCG here and welcome back to our TCG video on my channel. On this channel you get tons of Pokemon TCG content, so be sure to of course hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. You're gonna get a lot more than this one, and we're a highly competitive channel, so if you want to be getting better at the game, this is an ideal channel for you, as we're also explaining every single card with every single release. And if you enjoy videos like these, feel free to leave a like, only takes one tiny second of time, so I'm super grateful. With that being said, Budew is the prismatic evolution format. Let's just be honest, item locking is literally everywhere with this little guy with the itchy pollen. Today we're going to be checking out a list that one of my teammates actually used to get second place at an online tournament with. So it's going to be Budew with Froslass and Munkidori. So we're going to have a very cool combination. Big shout out to Arven OBF, which actually got second place in the Sunny Weekly's VSTAR 190. So this deck is all about item locking the opponent while you have the Froslass out as well to put damage counters on every Pokemon with an ability. You also will damage your own Munkidori and then put the damage from the Munkidori all the way up to the opponent's Pokemon, so you speed up the process. You also have Uxie, which can put 2 damage counter on every Pokemon, and there's the Azelf with actually the 10 damage plus 10 more for every damage counter on all of your opponent's Pokemon. So in combination with freezing shroud and all that good stuff, we're going to be doing crazy stuff. And in the late game you have a Bloodmoon Ursaluna to sweep. It's very cool because this deck list actually comes back with double counter gain, a card we have not seen too much play of as of late, but it's super cool regardless. We have a TM Devo, which really works with the Froslass strategy, an unfair stamp, and a bravery charm to put our Budews to some higher HP. So we're going to be testing out this 60. I'm very excited to be playing with a 60 that one of my teammates actually piloted to a second place finish. Also check out the sponsors that make the daily content possible. DragonShield.com for your sleeves, binders, and deck boxes. Use that coupon ZapBlues5 and stock up on new products for the 2025 year. You can stock up a lot and save 5% on everything that you purchase on Dragon Shield using the coupon ZapBlues5. TC Evolutions for your damage counters and ability tokens. Very cool indeed. You can get 10% off with the coupon ZapBluesTCG. PokemonStore.com for your TCG Live code card needs. You can get 5% off there as well. And CardMarket.com for European players where you're able to buy as well as sell cards to people all across Europe. You can use the referral name ZapBluesTCG to help support the channel. Alright, we have entered a game and looks like we are starting off with Uxie. Is that actually a great card? I'm gonna start with it regardless. Maybe I should have started with the Munkidori. The opponent already starts with a Pokemon with an ability. It's Lumineon. Very good news for us. I don't even know what I'm up against, but the cool news is that we're going to try and showcase the strategy. We have access to a switch, which means we can get the Budew strategy off already. And it does look like we're going to be up against Lugia VSTAR. The cool news is if they're not able to discard their Archeops early on, we're going to be in a great position. Masagosa could help us as well. Please be a Tails. There we go. I just have to ask. They can still get Lumineon, but they're not gonna get anything, I suppose. Yeah, missed energy on the Lugia, and that's where the fun will stop. Okay, let's hope there's no Archeops in their hand. We have an Irida as well. In this 60, there are multiple options and avenues we can go for. I think in this scenario, I think I will just go for a Masagosa first. See what's in the deck. Come on. Flipping the coin. It's the cool coin from Honolulu, Hawaii. I have fond memories of Honolulu, Hawaii. Okay, let's go. Let's get the Snorunt. Let's get the buddies out. We even have the unfair stamp. That's cool. So, Snorunt, Buddy-Buddy Poffin, Budew, and more Snorunts. How many Froslass do we have access to? 2 of them. That's cool. Let's get them all out. Go for the switch out, and I will actually... I could vacuum the Masagosa because I really don't want the opponent doing some weird stuff here, so let's vacuum, and I'm gonna get rid of 1 counter gain. I have more of those, and let's see what Lugia is actually able to do if they are not able to play item cards. They could just attach retreat and then go for a redo wind. But without an Archeops in hand, it's going to be pretty difficult. I don't even know if they have a Research in hand. Energy going onto the Lumineon. And the Professor's Research, discarding 1 Chops. 1 Chops is actually kind of scary. They are item locked, so maybe they cannot find Lugia VSTAR. They do find Lugia VSTAR instantly. Are they going to go for the lone Chops? That could be a thing they could go for. No, they're just passing. I think they have another thing in hand. Okay, with that being said, we're gonna have to go... Let's go for Arven first. We can get energies to put 2 damage counters on everything. A Bravery Charm. TM Devo is also not gonna work too much here. Not great at all. Night Stretcher. The Unfair Stamp is actually pretty good. An attack for... I didn't really want to item lock some more, but I also want to evolve my fella. So maybe, with that being said, let's just get the TM Evo. And get the monkey out as well. Go for an Ultra Ball. Get rid of these. Get 1 Froslass. And keep on item blocking. If they ever knock out the Budew, we have Unfair Stamp. If not, our first Froslass will already put some damage on these guys. Every single turn. I need to get more Froslass, so I wonder if they're going to be able to knock us out. We have a bunch of counter catchers, which is great. We can counter catcher and trap something with the item lock, which would be cool. They're going to be retreating into the Lugia. They want to have 2 Archeops summoned. I think that's what they're going for. I probably would have gone for just summoning star for 1 and just already attack with Lugia. That probably would have been the better option. But at this point, there's going to be some more Froslass action. We currently are with Unfair Stamp. That's all we have. Yeah, but the Froslass is already putting in some work, which is awesome. Alright. There's a Night Stretcher, which can do absolutely nothing. So we're just going to go for more Itchy Pollen. And here comes the Freezing Shroud. They are still item locked, so I don't even know if they can find Iron Hands or the... What is it called? The Wellspring Ogerpon. Currently everything is getting damage, so our plan is actually pretty good. They're gonna go for the Summoning Star. Those Pokemon would also get damage counters on them, but it's gonna be a little bit too slow in my opinion. We're gonna get knocked out 100%, but we have the Unfair Stamp, and we have Munkidori, so... And we have the Uxie to fall back upon, so... It's going to be quite an interesting scenario. We're going to try and spread as much as we can. And we need counter catchers. There's a lot of counter catchers in there. They're going to be just attacking with Lugia V, I suppose. Boss's orders on the Froslass. Okay, that makes sense. They also put the Legacy Energy on the Lugia, by the way. So that's just a 1... This turns into a 1-price Pokemon. That does mean they can no longer attack with Iron Hands or Wellspring. So they have to go through all of these guys, which is awesome. We need to establish, we do have Night Stretcher, that means we can get the Froslass back, which is awesome. We also have the Munkidori, and we're gonna try and focus. And the Bloodmoon can then finish this guy, although the Bloodmoon is not that useful currently. Okay, there's Counter Catcher. Okay, let's go with this. Get the Froslass back instantly. Froslass time, we're gonna Counter Catcher. I don't even know if I want to use Counter Catcher at this point, because I'll use it to actually use Bloodmoon, but that does force some more resources out of them. They will need to like Primal Turbo these guys. Maybe they can start swinging with an Archeops. Maybe we can just attack the Luminion so it gets knocked out a little bit quicker. Let's go. Here comes the Unfair Stamp. Let's go. We have an Azelf, not the most useful Pokemon currently. We even can use an Iono after this. Let's put a rescue board. They're probably gonna target these guys time and time again. Buddy-Buddy Poffin. More Froslass. More Budew. Currently in our discard pile there is another Snorunt. I want to get out more of these. Is there any possible way? There's only 2 Froslass regardless, so maybe just going and keeping the item lock. Although item lock currently does nothing. They're gonna keep on swinging time and time again. So I think I'm just gonna get out 1 Snorunt. Seems to be sufficient. I'll be putting a rescue board on the Snorunt. Let's go. And instead of item locking, I want to find an energy so I can actually... Yeah, this guy can also slap more damage, by the way. We can use Azelf to one-shot some of these guys. But if we slap down Azelf and get a counter catcher there, is that actually a good idea? It does allow us to slap 10 damage plus 10 more for every damage counter on all of the opponent's Pokemon. Currently that's 80, 90. 90 damage or 20 on everything. 20 on everything is actually way better. But there's an Azelf which allows us to one-shot, which is actually pretty good. We're gonna get knocked out regardless, and I could get a counter gain here and leave the Bloodmoon for later. Well, let's go! An Iono time. Okay, there is that Psychic Energy. Let's go. There's a Night Stretcher. Could get the Snorunt out. Currently, we will retreat. It's time for Uxie to show them what it's made of. Painful memories. Yeah, at 60. Not a crazy amount of damage, definitely with the mist energies, but Froslass is still there helping out. So that's 20-20-20. Maybe the attack on the Uxie, on the Azelf would have been better, but I also want to damage these Archeops. The more damage that these guys are getting, the better it is. Currently, we're in a position where the opponent still needs to at least attack 5 more times. This is going to be attack number 1. That means they have 4 more turns. We can use Night Stretcher, get the Psychic Energy, use Uxie again, spread to get more damage, or start swinging with the Azelf is an option as well. Azelf can actually one-shot a Lugia quite easily. We're only gonna get 1 prize card with that though. Yeah, Uxie goes away. 20-20-20. We can actually do a lot. We can slap 80. Yeah, Budew is not gonna be doing too much anymore. Try and focus on the Pokemon on the bench. Is that the option we are gonna go for? I think so. We can also just slam with Azelf. That's 80, 130. We can knock out this Lugia. That's not an issue. But we only get 1 prize card for that. Maybe we should try and focus on the other Pokemon. Luminia will get knocked out regardless. So maybe just go with this. And then we have enough damage, 90, 180. Yeah, let's just... How about knocking out Lugia with our good friend Azelf? Then going for the Night Stretcher, getting out the Snorunt. Do we get Snorunt here? Or do we get a Uxie, which is gonna probably be better, right? Uxie and a good old classic Iono. I just hope I get Froslass here. That's my main concern. My concern is actually even a Munkidori here. That could really help out at one point. Night Stretcher is not going to be doing anything at this point. Yeah. It's going to have to be the crazy damage output of the Azelf. Boom! We're equal in prize trade. Let's go. While the Froslass is still kicking in, we get 2 prizes. Let's go. Froslass and Budew. Gonna try and use the Uxie again. If not... There's also Munkidori, which can really help out. So our main focus is knocking out Archeops, knocking out Lumineon. Opponent still needs to attack 4 more times. That means we get 3 more turns. There's a Froslass. That's no Ball Disorders. The Arrow Dive or Azelf unfortunately sees that discard file. We're gonna focus on Archeops, and Lumineon. That's gonna be the focus plan right now. We have free retreat with Budew. Okay. Our Munkidori is almost getting knocked out here. Almost. We need to prevent that, right? Let's say we get the double Froslass, this Munkidori will get knocked out, but if we attack here with an Uxie, that's 20 on everything. That's getting ourselves closer to our goal. Right? Interesting. We can get a Bravery Charm here. That's gonna be helping out. So we have 160, we have 90. That's actually pretty good. Unless they're playing Jamming Tower. Going for an attachment here. We will retreat. How many Ionos have they actually played? Only 1, so I'm gonna save the Earthen Vessel for now. Although I could, yeah, they're conceding. We actually were able to like spread so much that even Lugia sees its defeat. So the early game item lock prevented the opponent from continuing on. My personal game plan, if you get an item lock, is just go for the lone chops. I know it's scary, but that's a way you can go about it. So that's super cool that we got a dub here with Arven OBF's second place lists of Froslass, Munkidori. I think it's personally a very, very cool deck. And we will see some more action from it. This actually was not a crazy matchup like Lugia. It depends on, like sometimes they have double chops research or Carmine on the first turn, definitely because we're trying to item lock them, but if the chops are already in the discard pile. But what are the odds when the opponent already like hard draws into Lugia VSTAR, right? That's also something you don't see every single day. Alright, next battle for Froslass, Munkidori, and Budew. 4 copies of Budew, so that's your favorable starter. I really like the combination of using Azelf as a beat stick, late game Bloodmoon as well, and I will go first this time. So let's try and establish as many fellas as possible. We start off with... I will just start off with a 1 price Pokemon. That's always the best plan. I thought I was gonna have to lead with Bloodmoon, which is kind of annoying. Okay, this is cool. A Pokemon with an ability. Love to see it. Okay, another Munkidori. So we're gonna go Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Gonna get out double Snorunt. I don't even know if I need to go item lock at this point. Let's just get Snorunt on board. Get Darkness Energy here. We could slap out another Munkidori, but this is fine for now. We will go for the Iono and most likely draw into... We will not be able to play any items, which is kind of annoying. But we have a Munkidori already, so if they want to like item lock us, we can Froslass, damage ourselves, and put the damage on the Budew. Earthen Vessel, I don't even know what they're playing. Psychic Energy, Psychic Energy. They're playing Spiritomb, so that means no Lumineon V is being able to use... Oh, an Iono. They're actually going to attack with Spiritomb. Iono already. What do we get? A bunch of items! This is the most hilarious part about all of this. They can attach Retreat. But this hand is full of... They're going to fade out. Okay, that's cool. We have access to all of these items now, so luckily they went for that. Dang, we have the rescue board, which is awesome. We have the Arven. Wow, this is perfect. Uxie and Budew. We can actually knock out this Budew, which is hilarious. We can get a rescue board here. Get the Adrena Brain going around. Alright, here. Froslass is not currently doing anything, unfortunately. But with the Arven, I can actually get Earthen Vessel, as well as Bravery Charm. I could item lock the opponent. I don't even know what they're playing. Do I item lock the opponent, or do I just swoop with Uxie? Swooping with Uxie seems better. Definitely since I don't know what they're playing. Alright. Let's go for Psychic Energy on the Uxie. Retreat. Don't know what they're playing. The Nest Ball could be useful to get another Pokemon out, but let's just leave it as it is. 20 on everything. No Froslass quite yet. We do have an Iono. This is a perfect prize card, by the way, because our hand was pretty dead afterwards. Earthen Vessel. Let's go. What will they get? I'm already glad I was able to win 1 game with this deck. It seems pretty tricky, right? It works out in the end. They're playing a bunch of Earthen Vessel and a bunch of Psychic Energy. That makes me think they're playing something like a Gardevoir deck. Munkidori as well. Darkness Energy on the Munkidori. They're gonna put the damage onto us. Another Munkidori? Okay. I see where we're going with this. Well, they're putting damage onto us, but we can Nest Ball into another Munkidori to make sure we have a bunch of Munkidori. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. We're gonna put the Bravery Charm onto, although they're damaging this guy, so maybe we should protect the little Budew, which can get one-shotted instantly with double Adrena Brain, but that's gonna be triple Adrena Brain if they want to knock it out. And then we can use the Painful Spoons in combination with the Froslass to do all sorts of crazy spread mechanics. Yes, that's gonna be the total game plan with double Munkidori by our side and Froslass. We're gonna swoop the field again. Turo, we're gonna get that Radiant Greninja out of play. We're gonna slap it down again to draw more cards. So many Psychic Energies. Why would you need that many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the game plan? Yeah, they're just passing. Sure. You ready? We're gonna go Bravery Charm here. We're gonna be going a Nest Ball here. We're gonna get the double Munkidori strategy going. Darkness Energy for you. Don't need TM Devo, but I don't know. I don't even know what I'm up against. Let's go. An Iono time, get some Froslass action. There we go, double the Froslass. What the perfect Iono was that? Froslass, Froslass. These guys will get damaged, but that's fine. Adrenabrain. We could item lock the opponent as well if we want to. They're gonna put some damage. Let's just put everything on one Pokemon. 20 on everything is it's gonna be 20. That's gonna be a lot of damage. Let's go. Painful Memories. 20. And then it's gonna be 60 on everything. We will damage ourselves as well, but look at that. That means coming into our turn, we can swoop this entire field. They can use Adrenabrain twice, so maybe just attack with the Mind Band of the Munkidori, but they did burn 5 Psychic type energies already. That is quite a bit. More Psychic. How many Psychic energies are they running? 6 already into the discard pile. We have a perfect board state. I could have gone for a retreat and item lock, but that would have only put 10 damage. Now instead, everything got like 20. They're gonna swing with the Mind Band, and they're gonna Adrenabrain as well. Trying healing it instantly. They're gonna heal Radiant Greninja. Okay, they're gonna Ultra Ball. They're gonna be playing item cards. We have access to the double Froslass, which will put these guys to a whole lot of... Oh, they are playing Gardevoir. Alright. A little bit late to the party, fella. Maybe they didn't want to slap down any Gardevoir in this matchup because they're gonna get spreaded away. This Ralts will instantly get knocked out, by the way. If we are able to find... Interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be Budew. Look at all that damage go. Alright, this guy could become a problem. We have access to Irida. These guys will get more damage. We can... Is there any way where we can get anything going? We have an Irida. No. Irida is not going to do anything. Arven? What can the Arven do? They did knock something out, so I could technically unfair stamp. Maybe get... TM Devo could be really funny though. But I don't need it quite yet. Just gonna get these. Okay, what else? This guy can attack. So, if they evolve manually, the Curlia will not survive quite yet. Let's just focus on this guy. I don't even know if they're playing Rare Candy. We're putting 10 damage there. So if we're just attacking, we're good. Okay. Next up. This one gonna get damage as well. If we put like 3 more, then this guy is also gonna get knocked out because of Froslass, right? 80. This is gonna be one hell of a turn. Could have gone for more damage there, but this is fine. Now I'm actually gonna go for the unfair stamp. Putting them to 2 cards while item locking, while swooping their monkeys. Night Stretchers? What can happen here? We can get an Azelf if we want to. Don't quite need it. Well, do I need it? Yeah, I want it. Uxie. Uxie for later. Let's go. Itchy Pollen Swooping the fielder, they're like with a lone. Look at that. Look at the damage go. And both Munkidoris will get knocked out. At the same time, might I add. And they're just with a lone Ralts with 2 cards in hand because of the unfair stem. Now that's just powerful. How can they recover from a board state like that? If they evolve into Curlia, it gets like 2 damage, which means we can swoop with a Uxie. They only have 3 cards. They have burned 8 energies. Yeah, that's pretty much game here. Okay, this one will turn into 90. Coming into our turn, so we need to like do 4. Yeah, they just can see. They just can see. Let's go. Second up. So we won against Lugia VSTAR. We won against Gardevoir EX. If that is not awesome, I don't know what is. A rogue deck doing it again. Like yesterday, we talked about the Feraligatr deck, and we actually made it into master rank currently with the Budew Froslass deck. How cool is that? So as mentioned, yesterday we did Feraligatr, today we're doing the Budew. So Budew is doing so much in this format. If you are going to the EOIC, the European International Tournament, where there's a lot of championship points, where there's a lot of money, where there's a lot of glory on the line, you need to be wary about getting item locked. And I think the deck performs better going second. Because if you get the turn 1 item lock, what can they do? You also have access to Irida, you have access to... look at that! Budew! Should I go with double Budew? I could get donked if they're going for... Okay, there it is. Dragapult. I don't know how this matchup goes because we are playing with a lot of low HP Pokemon. I have to rely on Devolution and hope they break. Yowza, I think this is a difficult matchup. Was Arne able to beat a Dragapult in their matchup spreads? They were able to beat Dragapult Dusknoir. Okay. Is item lock strong enough? That is the question we will have to figure out. We can get Froslass established. Note to self is that Dracloaks come packed with an ability. So the more Froslass we early on develop, the better it will be for us. So we're gonna go instantly Buddy Poffin, get a bunch of Froslass established, and then Budew to try and slow them down. Maybe they cannot find their energies, because that's something Dragapult is not playing a lot of energies. Okay, this is good. Irida will allow us to just get Snorunt and a bunch of Pokemon, but maybe I save the Irida for later to get a Froslass out. This is a Pidgey. That means they're playing either TM Evo build or Rare Candy. If you're playing Rare Candy and if we item lock them, we're in a very good position. Also, let me know in the comment section what your favorite new deck is in the Prismatic Evolution format. Did you shift from your current favorite deck, for example, Regidrago? Did you play something else? Are you now a Gardevoir believer? I want to know down below in the comment section what your favorite deck is. Their opening item is an Ultra Ball, which is good. It is good. They're playing Rare Candy and Dragapult. Both gone. If we keep item locking, they cannot Night Stretcher it back, they cannot Super Rod it back. They're gonna get the Rotom on. The Rotom will then get probably a 4 Sealstone, which means the 4 Sealstone will also get... ooh, Ultra Ball? Their hand must be really bad to get all these Ultra Balls early on. Double Ultra Ball. Arven away, Stretcher away. Okay. I don't mind this. And an energy, okay. The cool thing is they have a Pidgey in the active position with a retreat cost. And if we have Bravery Charm, we have more than enough HP. So let's go for the Buddy-Buddy Poffin. It's gonna be Snorunt. What else do we have? Triple Froslass, love to see it. Let's get these on board. We can also TM Devo, by the way, which would be hilarious. You can also get Arven to get the Nest Ball. Arven getting the Nest Ball. Getting the Bravery Charm. We also would need energy, right? Swooping the field with an Uxie would be interesting, but we're gonna have to wait. Have to wait a tiny little bit. So Nest Ball, get the Munkidori. Oh, all the Munkidoris are priced. Eek. Okay, that is not good. That is definitely not good. Could get another Budew, but I'm afraid to get bench wiped. I want to stay with one Budew at the time. This is bad. Really, really bad. I should have seen... Why are all my Munkidoris priced? This is silly. Do I get this guy? Yeah. Triple Snorunt. Bravery Charm? I could Buddy-Buddy for more stuff, but I don't need more stuff. I could swoop these guys. No, not really. Not really. It's gonna have to be Itchy Pollen. Not great. Not great of a start. They have a Rotom with an ability though, so that's at least good. But they can keep using Insta Charge, which is bad. They can get a Dracloak out. An energy going onto the Drippy. The Pidgey still stuck. Insta Charge. They didn't even evolve. That's hilariously good. They now have 6 cards in hand. I'm gonna have to play it slowly. Irida. And Fair Stamp. Could that be a thing? If in case we get knocked out, but most likely will Iono next turn, right? So probably better going with this. Froslass. Earthen Vessel. Psychic and Darkness. Yeah, this is not good. Not good at all. Maybe I should have gotten the Ultra Ball here to speed up the process a little bit, but now I can actually set up the Uxie. I can TM Devo as well, if I want to. TM Devo to just make the opponent go back and waste a turn. That's kind of interesting. The Uxie can swoop. I don't know if they have the Dracloak already. They're probably gonna Insta Charge again. Unless they have an Energy and a Dracloak, but then the Dracloak only slaps 70, which means the Budew survives. A Boss's Orders play. Doesn't matter, as we do come back with the Energy here. And an Insta Charge. Okay, now is the time to go for an Iono. The 20 damage on everything. If only we had access to Munkidoris, this would have been so awesome. But no, we do not. It's gonna have to be attachment Iono. Could have maybe drawn into a switch, you never know. More Froslass. Okay. Froslass number 2. A retreat. 20 on everything seems cool. But they can then use a rare candy, which is something we don't want to be seeing. Alright. The Rotom is definitely feeling it. Also, this guy will get knocked out soon enough. Let's hope they don't have Dracloak in hand currently. Yeah, Rotom is already damaged, but they can still Turo it up, so... Double Ultra Ball gone. I hope the last Insta Charge... Ah, there's the Dracloak. Yeah, we can TM Evo, but if we TM Evo, they can then go for candy plays, which is kind of annoying. But there's double Ultra Ball gone. There is Dragapult EX gone. So maybe they cannot find Dragapult EX. That is gonna be... And this also has an ability, so it will get damaged time and time again. And the more damage there is, the better Azelf can actually perform. So there is a world where we can one-shot the Dragapult EX. Everything... This one needs to evolve ASAP. And also, I'm missing out on Munkidori so badly. What are they gonna get? The funny fact is that they can get the Forest Sealstone, I suppose, and if they get the Forest Sealstone equipped, they can do everything, but we have access to Lost Vacuum, so if they're going for that play, yeah, there's the Forest Sealstone, they have the rare candy as well. If they put the Forest Sealstone right now, they're gonna probably wait to use it. I should have unless they use it instantly, but that would be foolish. But they don't know we're actually playing. They're gonna retreat. And they're gonna try and strike. Now they're gonna get the Rotom up. I'm gonna Insta Charge. Look at that. We're gonna vacuum away that Forest Sealstone. Because they plan on using Turo and they're gonna plan to actually save the Pidgey. Okay, so what is the plan? What is the plan? We can actually spread. Uxie is still not enough, so it's gonna have to be Arven. But the Arven will need to get vacuum. It's too scary. And the Bravery Charm. Maybe a TM Devo. TM Devo could be really good. Okay, we're gonna vacuum away there for a Seal Stone. Let's go. We have the counter game for the Azelf. We have the TM Devo as well. There's two options we can go for. We have the Stretcher, which can get a Darkness Energy, but something we don't need. It's gonna have to be the Itchy Pollen. Item Lock again. And Froslass, attack the Dracloak. Which means we can knock it out with TM Devo later. They are still item locked. Dragapult EX in the discard pile. Double Ultra Ball. Not that it matters because Ultra Ball is useless, but in those 10 cards there needs to be a Dragapult. The cool thing is that there's already a Dragapult in the discard pile. Also the good news is that we did get rid of the 4 Seal Stone. They're gonna trap Froslass again. What a fantastic game plan. Reckon Directive on top of instant charge. If it's a Dragapult EX, they would also still need an energy. There's already an energy in the discard pile. Attack a Dragapult deck typically plays around 6 energies. There's another Dreepy. Okay. More Dreepies popping up. Energy to the Rotom. They're gonna TM Evo. Oh no. TM Evo, that's scary. That means we need to TM Devo. But they still come back with a ton of candies. So that is scary. Or maybe we just... Since they do have access to like literally everything currently, maybe the best plan of action is instead of going for... yeah, we're gonna have to go for the Painful Memories here. That's Retreat. We're gonna go... Night Stretcher can get the Darkness Energy back. This one allows Azelf to go crazy. I'm gonna have to go Darkness Energy. Attachment to the Froslass. Retreating. You can still item lock, but at this point they have literally everything they want. They could still go after this Azelf, but they most likely will knock this guy out. Depends on if they can find Radiant Alakazam, but Radiant Alakazam is not going to do anything currently. Maybe they're playing Hawlucha, maybe they don't. Counter gain here. Come on, Uxie, spread! Okay. Alright, look at the damage go. Okay, a TM Devo play would technically... They could still get Pidgeot EX, which could be cool, but then it gets damaged through the Freezing Shroud. And then we can TM Devo the entire thing. Like, getting... Dragapult doesn't get any damage anymore, so that's kind of annoying. This one actually evolves slowly, which is also not that great. But if we devolve them, they also get damage again with... we're not there quite yet. The good news is Azelf can knock out Dragapult EX. Dragapult EX in the discard pile, Night Stretcher in the discard pile, so if this one does not evolve, it gets knocked out. Could have item locked one more turn, but now Dragapult EX is gonna spread like crazy. I don't even know if they have candy Pidgeot EX. 2 Arvens used, energy to the Dreepy. This is gonna be getting ourselves 2 prizes, by the way. Temple of Sinnoh does literally nothing. Professor Turo, no! My entire game plan wasted by one Professor Turo. Okay, and that's how the deck can technically lose. Definitely with all of our Munkidoris in the prizes. Yeah. Munkidori would have not done anything in this scenario, but... Well, at least our Uxie... Now, we don't even have other things we can do. We can counter Catcher and then use Budew, since all the energies are spread around. 2 energies there, 3 energies. Yeah, that's a cool plan. That's a cool plan indeed. We're gonna try, but everything is gonna get knocked out, so that's not a great plan. We do have the counter Catcher. Let's calculate quite quickly. To 140, 190. We're slapping 200. It's not quite enough. But we could spread. This one gets knocked out by itself. What do we do? Counter catcher this guy is not gonna help. This guy get knocked out. Nest Ball. Bloodmoon? But Bloodmoon is gonna damage itself, right? TM Devo also not doing the trick quite yet. Maybe this is a bad plan, but I'm gonna try it regardless. I'm gonna try it regardless. We can counter catcher. Yeah, we're gonna counter catcher. This. We will give... This guy can actually one-shot the Dragapult afterwards, hopefully. Yeah, I could already attach, but I'm afraid. Maybe the Nest Ball was a bad idea. Maybe it was, because now we're damaging ourselves. But they are item locked again, and they did waste their boss's orders, so we will take 2 prizes here. There's a Night Stretcher. Where's Munkidori? Night Stretcher can get us a Darkness Energy. Come on, Munkidori, there's 2 of them prized. We're gonna damage ourselves, which is bad. Come on, Munkidori? No, still no Munkidori. That's bad. That's really bad. Maybe I should have not done the Bloodmoon. That's probably my bad. Okay, there's a Phasandipity. There's a Phasandipity. This guy can attack us. And knock out another Pokemon. Yeah, Sparkling Crystal as well. Yeah, we have Vacuum, right? We already use Vacuum. Yeah, this is bad. We need to slap it and then TM Devo. That's way too hard to pull off. Where is my... I hoped I got a Munkidori out there, but this was actually a mistake. There's no way to pull it off. They still need to take a lot of prizes, but they're not gonna take 2. So they're at 3 prizes. 1, 2, 3. If we just get a counter gain, that would be cool as well, right? Attachment counter gain, Bloodmoon for 240 is a great number, but still. How do we play against Dragapult with both of our Munkidoris in the prizes? This is not good news. This is the not good news show. We're gonna have to slap a tiny little bit with Azelf. Is that a great plan? I guess we have no option. This is the only attacker we currently have. Not great. Maybe we have hope with a TM Devo play at one point. There's a Night Stretcher, which can spread with Uxie, but we don't have free retreat. It's gonna be really bad. Yeah, just a slap with this guy. Oh no, we're not behind in prizes. Do we sacrifice Bloodmoon? Maybe they're not attacking it. Yeah, this is not good. We can still retreat and go for... It's so silly bad. Dragapult EX without Monkey... The Munkidori here would have been huge. 1 Munkidori and then TM Devo and we would have been there, but prizes are against us. They're all right there. Ugh. Night Stretcher. Budew. I don't see a win out. I cannot see a win out here. Yeah, we're equal in price trade, so counter gain does not work. Would have not mattered. Yeah, the opponent really likes playing the Dragapult deck, it seems. Yeah, now they can technically... They cannot boss because both balls are there, right? We also saved Azelf. That means we can knock out Dragapult EX there. Maybe not combine with an Unfair Stamp could get us somewhere, but they have the Phasandipity. Yowza. Either way, Azelf is gonna get knocked out 100% because of Dragapult EX. There's an insta-chargeable Rotom, which is actually trappable. Most of the energies are spread around. Oh, they're actually gonna be... What? What are they doing? They're waiting for something? Oh, they are item locked? They did not even attack? What? What's going on? Okay, we cannot use Counter Catcher. What else? We have the Night Stretcher. I could item lock again. They can technically get 3 prizes here. Okay, so we will just give him this guy, and my win condition becomes trapping the Rotom in combination with... Yeah. Trapping the Rotom in combination with item lock. And then letting Rotom and Pheasant Dippity see the discard pile. Currently they can spread and take 3 prizes. Both Bossazors are in the discard pile. So I just hope they are not using anything like a Super Rod. There's 2 energies in the discard pile. They've already burned a Night Stretcher. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energies. If they're item locked, they can also not use Earthen Vessel. Please knock out. Yeah, they can knock out everything they want. Oh, Night Stretcher, that's not good. Please don't get an energy. Please don't get an energy. Get Dragapult EX or something. Get Pidgey. Yeah. Munkidori's all in prizes. We also need to find something like the Unfair Stamp. TM Devo will not do anything. If only I would have been able to Uxie one more time, that would have been great. Rare Candy, Dragapult DX. Okay, that's fine. Means the energies are still there. The Night Stretchers are still burned. They have Sparkling Crystal. They can attack with both of these, but we don't care. We have Counter Catcher. There's Radiant Alakazam. Okay, that can finish the job for them. Because we have so many damage counters laying around. You can like put damage from the Azelf to the Snorunt or to... This one is gonna be troublesome. We can still Counter Catcher that one, which is very cool. But we will need Munkidori, otherwise we will still lose with Painful Spoon stuff going around, but it still gets damage counters with the correct placement. So if they attack this one, put 3 there, put 1 there, and 2 there. That means at one point, yeah, next turn we will, if we have 2 turns for knocking them out, this is scary. We don't have healing capabilities, all the Munkidoris are gone. TM Devo. Yowza. So 1 here, 1 here, 4 there. And then next turn we're done for because of Alakazam. So what does that mean? If I only had Munkidori, man. Prizes. Do we still have Hisuian Heavy Ball? I believe so, right? Is this list actually paying Hisuian Heavy Ball? I don't think so. Yeah, no Hisuian Heavy Ball. Quite annoying. KO. Yeah, that's a 3 prize turn, alright. And because they have Radiant Alakazam and they have a Dragapult setup, there's no way I can win because I don't have Munkidori. Like, I'm gonna show you what my initial game plan was, right? So my game plan would have been... Yeah, these guys have a lot of damage, by the way. So what I would have done, I would have got this guy out. There we go. I would have just attached. I would have retreated. Would have trapped the Radiant Alakazam there, and I would have item locked. But the problem is, of course, they only need 1 more prize card, and they can just Painful Spoons to the victory. So, yeah. not the game that showcases the power, but we did showcase that I was able to win against the Gardevoir as well as Lugia. So very interesting deck. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. Helps out in many ways. I'm super thankful if you would do so. Also click, of course, the links in the description if you want to learn more about post rotation and more deck lists that have been doing well over in Japan. Have yourself a fantastic rest of your day. Check out the sponsors. It's 2025. Stock up on product for the entire year. Dragon Shield sleeves, TC Evolution damage counters or ability tokens, Potan Store for TCG Live code cards, and start selling on cardmarket.com or buying cards on cardmarket.com if you're a European player. Have yourself a fantastic rest of the day. I'll see you guys soon with more Pokemon TCG content. Peace!